Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa with me, Phantom Zwei. When we last left off, we had received the verdict for the killer for the first class trial. And that killer is, drumroll please, Teru. Alright, so now I suppose it's time for hopefully an explanation of why he did what he did. And then, inevitably, Monokuma's punishment. That's right! This time, the black and responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Haramara! Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... why? Why did you kill him? It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop... What do you mean? Oh, no. Oh, I get what happened. Okay, so either Nagito told him about his plan to drive him into a corner and make a decision to do something like this, or he, Teru, I suppose, saw, but I can't imagine that Nagito didn't at least let him see what he was doing in that case. Nagito doesn't seem that careless. I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party. And then, I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito, in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room, and mess with the air conditioning timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So, I questioned him. When that happened, he... Oh, I've been caught? Been caught? What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Huh? Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I'll never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing. What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think. But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start. What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope. That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair. Yeah. What are you saying? I don't understand at all. See? Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair. Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious. So, you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic. There's something wrong with you! Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what's the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all. You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win? You better not compare us to that! Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that the trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level. It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial. There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation, so that your values may ascend to brave new heights. Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off. I don't understand this at all. Are you saying that you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan? Perhaps that was intentional too? Huh? Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why it took time to tell him... why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning. That was your doing as well? I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. Teru, man. His reasoning makes sense now, and it's so messed up. This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know? Why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? He couldn't see. I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then Byakuya grabbed it himself. And then, in place of Nagito. No, I don't think that's it. Huh? Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say? Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim. That much, I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. Maybe. And that someone was aiming for Nagito. And if you think about it that way... So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet... I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
まさか
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
僕なんか
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
予想外だよ
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be a person whose the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already!
まあ
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me but ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
そうだよね
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
ね
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
あ
In the end, my help just wasn't enough. And this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You won't die in vain.
あ素晴らしいよ
I'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else. Or you will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
そんな
Sacrifice? Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
おいおい
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru Teru.
どうしたの
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
待ってよいやいやいやいやいや
That was... how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault. It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, accentuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
無理無理
I don't accept any of those claims.
そんな
Save me, you guys! I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
お前
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought that nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end. Teru,
どうして
if only you didn't try to kill Nagito. Byakuya would still be alive.
答えてよ
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
どうしても帰らなくちゃいけなかったんだよ
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
じゃあ行ってくるね。次に戻ってくるときは青山支店と麻布支店の話も一緒だと思うよ。
またそんなことばかり言ってるよ。
冗談なんかじゃないって。だって卒業したら成功を約束される学校なんだよ。だからさ、一人で大変だろうけどそれまで待っててね。
ああ、そうだね。じゃあそれまでは花村食堂を潰さないように頑張らないとね。
だから頑張らなくていいって。一人の時にまた倒れたりしたらどうすんのさ。
大丈夫だよ。母ちゃんは強いんだ。病気なんかには負けないって。
そんなの分かってるよ。そんなのは分かってるよ。
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and to save the Hanamura diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
だから僕は帰らなくちゃいけないんだよ。
Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day, then what happened to the Hanamura diner? What happened to my mom, who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said. You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. Zwei! I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie. I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru. You. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it. If only I knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Hi.
So, you wanted the first kill? You guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
狂ってるのは僕なのかもしれないね。
Teru.
Boop, boop.
I see. Interesting. But as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is so boring. What?
というわけで
So, it seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment. No, you can't.
邪魔だけするな。さてと
Now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
待ってよ。
I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least
スペシャルなお仕置きを用意しました。
call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I. But please tell me, at least, what happened to the Hanamura diner. To Mama.
では、ハリ
man. He's not listening to him at all. So Teru is just gonna die without ever knowing. Feel so bad for him, man. I won't believe it. Teru has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Here we go. Oh, that reminds me of the first punishment from the first game, I'll just put it that way. Ultimate Cook, Teru Haramaga. I think it said status executed or something. Oh, jeez. That is awful. Yikes. You're still alive when you got dropped into a vat of boiling grease? Ooh, ah ha ha, ooh ha, ooh ha, ooh. Ugh, the adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru! Are you fucking serious? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class. When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder. You're the one who drove him to do it. So cruel. This is just too cruel. Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Poo. Figured it out yet? That's right. You guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why? Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away. What? Of course, I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be.
I must excuse myself as well. There's something that I need to do.
What the heck? That's not fair. They both ran away.
それじゃあ
Monokuma had his wrapped around his little finger after all. Teru Teru, you stupid!
絶望的だ。
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
てめえ
You, why are you smiling? How could you smile in a situation like this, you creep? Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual. Don't go saying creepy shit! I'll fucking kill you! Please, kill me anytime. Oh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
僕なんか
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. How messed up are you? However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents,
素晴らしいよ。
then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
貴様。
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer. Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
ワクワクするわ。
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
ムカつくな
Hey, can I punch you? I won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him. Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
残念だ
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What is that?
そうだよね。
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Speak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you! But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him. Will do! Hold on. Please stop this at once! Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else that we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
お聞きください
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do. Which is... do our best.
貴様。
あのですね
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so that we never have to come back here again.
きっと
That is what I believe we must do right now.
すみません
I'm sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely gonna pay off, right?
はい
Yes, that is right.
つうか
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best.
まったくよ
Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
あのね
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that if you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best. So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
でも
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said. Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
よかろう
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it, and we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Trying to establish some solidarity, there's nothing wrong with that. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. Whew. I gotta say, Danganronpa 2, it did just as well as Danganronpa 1 for me so far in terms of the drama that came with the, with the executions and the characters, giving behind their motivations. And now we have the whole messed up dynamic of Nagito in here, with just a guy who's basically insane. Literally just able to play the other side, and just completely unpredictable because of it. So, oof, man. That's gonna be something else. Poor Teru Teru, man. Poor Teru Teru. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky, brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. Excuse me. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
誰かの視線?
The timer. 19 days left. 7 hours, 40 seconds. Or 40 minutes, rather. And 19 seconds. What is that counting down towards, I wonder? Chapter 1, Destination Despair, is over. We have 2 students down. 14 remaining. To be continued. Alright, guys. Dead Man's Party achievement. We got the 3-star badge. And a wooden stick. And we will save the progress. Right here.
僕らは昔からそういう風に教わってきたはずだよ。
Looks like in the next episode we're going to be listening to some crazy ramble in all likelihood from Nagito. So hold on to your butts, guys. But for now, this is going to be the end of this episode. I can see no better way to end this episode after the end of Chapter 1. So if you guys are enjoying the game so far, I encourage you to pick it up for yourself, support the developers, and help us get some more awesome games like this on Steam. It's funny, man. There's so many gameplay points about Danganronpa that I really enjoy, and then there's a lot of them that I just don't like, clearly. You know, as you could tell from the last episode. It's pretty obvious, I think, that I was a little frustrated. I love the investigating. I enjoy the trials for the most part, but I have some issues with kind of how you have to present your evidence sometimes. I just feel like it's a little unintuitive. But the game, I definitely feel, is at its best just when it is presenting its story and characters. It was that way in the first one for me. It's been that way in the second one for me. And it's funny, I was thinking up until, the end of the last, of Chapter 1, I should say. I was thinking that, this cast, to me, doesn't feel as strong as the Danganronpa 1 cast. And I still feel that way a little bit, but it's also really early, so that's not necessarily a fair comparison, because I don't have anywhere near as much background on the characters as I do for Danganronpa 1 at this point. But they really made me feel a similar sort of connection to the characters, in that sympathy with Teru there at the end. And it felt horrible, but also novel and awesome. And to me, that is when Danganronpa is at its absolute best. And I'm so happy to see that Danganronpa 2 nailed to what is, to me, the best part of the first game. That along with some of the interesting mystery elements, because the mystery I always just find really intriguing and love trying to piece together the little bits that I can. But so happy that basically Danganronpa 2 seems to be living up to the legacy of Danganronpa 1 in some ways. I definitely feel like in some ways there's been some weaknesses, and in some ways it's been stronger, particularly from a lot of the gameplay elements, but that's neither here nor there. Just thought, since we're at the end of this episode, and it was a shorter episode, I'd kind of share a few of my impressions so far. I would be very interested in hearing impressions from you guys watching this video, whether you've played Danganronpa 1 and 2 or not. I assume that you've at least watched the Danganronpa 1 Let's Play, if you're watching this one. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? How do you think the games compare? Of course, please do avoid any spoilers, for either game, because I just don't want to do that sort of thing in this Let's Play. Obviously, in Danganronpa 1, and I referred back to stuff that had happened previously in the Let's Play, and in Danganronpa 2 I'll be doing the same thing, but let's keep the game separate, and let's try not to spoil things in the future of the episode we're on. But I'd love to hear you guys' impression of the games, and whether it be mechanical or story related or character related, just how you feel like they compare, as well as what some of your favorite elements and least favorite elements of the games are. I kind of feel like I could discuss that at length, but given that this is a Let's Play series, it's maybe not the best place for me to ramble on it about that at real length. I've already been going probably here for like 3 or 4 minutes, so I am going to wrap this up. I know I've already done half of my outro, so with that in mind, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.